What's up, guys? SimFBallCritic here, and as you can see, man, playing some of this live 16 summer circuit. Look at Azure on the left, me in the middle, Smitty right there with the black on, and DJ81 bringing up the rear, and then we're running with the CPU player as well. So, guys, this was my first experience on this mode. You know, we played about 6 or 7 games or so, maybe a little more. This was the last game, and you know, I'm definitely gonna let you see the gameplay as well as give a little bit of feedback in regards to this mode. And honestly, man, right out of the gate, I'd have to say it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I had a ton of fun playing this game with frustrations, but there are also a lot of frustrating points, a lot of frustrating things that happen in the game. And you know, these are just things that need to be worked on. And I think if they can iron these things out, then yeah, man, I foresee this being a real good game mode. You know, as you can see right there, the on-ball defense you know, suffers a little bit. Now, granted, AzureEffect's character, he is a big guy. That's that big man. He was a 7-footer, you know, has some weight. So I wouldn't expect him to be able to stay in front of anybody like that. But you're going to see that this happens as well, you know, with a smaller guy or a more agile guy. And that's the thing. You know, I don't know if they're trying to replicate the fact that, you know, your players are not that great right now or what. You know, some of these things to me just seem to be gameplay issues specifically, and you know, that's a problem for me. You know, like I said, the on-ball defense gets crazy at times. You know, the game has a lot of delay, you know, unresponsiveness, I guess you would say. And I don't want to go as far as saying it's unresponsive, because, you know, you could do a lot of things, you know, as far as like the freestyle dribbling and things like that, you know, just using an old school term for NBA Live. And those things, you know, are pretty intuitive, you know, but it still has a sluggish, delayed feeling, you know, when you're trying to do certain things. Like, for instance, the shot meter. You know, it took me a long time to even get my shot to start to fall or even get a decent release because it was such a delay on it. Now, you know, other people would say, well, maybe it's because we're playing with each other online. Possible. But guys, you know, I'm not bragging or anything like that. I have a extremely fast connection. I actually run hardwired now when I play the PS4. And hardwired, I mean, I'm getting over 150 megabytes. You know, it's not a problem. Speed is definitely not an issue. You know, that's my download speed, you know, my upload speed, or I may have them in reverse. You know, whichever the bigger number, I think that's your download speed, is the one that's beyond 150. I mean, almost 200. And upload, I think, is whichever one is the lower number. Like I said, guys, I'm not remembering right now, but that smaller number, even that number, I'm getting like 15 to 20. You know what I mean? Like ridiculous speed. So there shouldn't be any problems with playing online. But so, you know, that's a problem with the delay, and it's like, you know, you got to press the button 2 or 3 times before it really pulls off what you're doing. But I do like a lot of aspects about this mode, man. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. It was easy for me to just pick up and play. I can jump right into it. And, you know, we try to play more of a simulation style of basketball, you know, communicating with each other. And you know, I had a great time, man. I'm going to spend a lot of time in this mode. I could pretty much see it going like this. You know, I'm probably going to use NBA Live for my, you know, my player, so to speak, you know, gameplay and online. And where I foresee me playing NBA 2K as my offline basketball game. You know, you guys know I love my league. You know, that's probably my favorite game mode, you know, as far as a career mode. In any of these games, you know, my league and NBA 2K15 set a standard for me. You know, that's what I would like to see CFM become, with all those type of options and customization and things like that. And look at me right there. Look, that guy looks just like me, man. I got to get the tone and the complexion correct. So I was impressed with that because that was my very first scan. You know, the face scan technology is great in this game, I have to admit that. But, you know, as this video starts to wrap up, the other problem I have, man, and I don't know if it's because they attempt to make the CPU, look at Smitty. I don't know if they attempt to make the CPU, you know, really challenge you, but it seems like the CPU at times is unstoppable. I mean, they making shots all across the court that are insane. Now, this game wasn't as bad. You're probably seeing some instances here, you know, as I get my shot going right there. Look at Sam talking about myself in third person there. But yeah, this game wasn't as bad, but some of the games we played, I mean, the computer is making shots that are ridiculous. I mean, they get to the basket so quick, and you know, it's almost like the physics and the physical presence means nothing. And I don't know, guys, you know, maybe it's because of these type of modes. I don't know. Look at Azure getting big right there. But I don't know, you know, because you remember we had some of the same issues, and I had some of the same complaints last year with NBA 2K's Rec Center. So it is what it is. But for the most part, again, I'm gonna say it, I really like this mode. You know, and the little bit of time I spent with it that night, we played for about an hour and a half. I love this mode. I can honestly say that as far as the fun factor. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So, you know, that pretty much sums up my quick initial impressions. There's a lot of things that needs to be tightened up, man. Like I said, responsiveness, the delayed responses with button presses, and just, you know, getting stuck in the paint sometimes and you can't come out, and little stuff like that. But, you know, stay tuned, guys. I got much more to come. I definitely foresee this being a game mode that I'll be playing a lot of. So leave your thoughts, leave your comments, and it won't hurt you to hit that like button. All right. Let me know what you think. Once again, guys, thanks for coming by. And if you want to interact with me live, head on over to Sim Standard Radio every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, along with Smitty and AzureEffect. The call-in number for the show is down in the description. Now, of course, for more content, go ahead and click the link above. And before you go, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. All right, guys. Until next time, lights out.